So Lyft threw me an offer that I had not seen until yesterday, and it's a $50 bonus. Says here if I do 5 rides, they're going to pay me a $50 bonus, and it ends Tuesday at 6:06 p.m. So it is Sunday. Y'all know I don't normally drive Lyft. I haven't driven Lyft in, Jesus, 4 months. And but today, listen, I'm in a little flash turbo zone. I don't want to turn it on here. We're going to move to where there is some zone. We're going to see how long it takes us to get this extra 50. Now, you know how we do. We always start $50 in the hole for resetting our mileage there. You see the reset the mileage. We always start $50 in the hole for the car, $4 for the FSD and the monthly car wash. So $54 to start. We are at 60% battery. That's a whole nother ball game we're going to talk about, but let's get a couple of Lyft rides in first. Oh, and by the way, I will turn Uber on, but Premier only. Because if I get a good Premier ride, that's one ride, $50. I ain't worried about Lyft. It has been a long time since I've driven for Lyft, probably about 4.5, 5 months. Listen, I used to do Lyft all the time. When Lyft had Lux and I was in the caddy, I used to drive Lyft. I drove more Lyft than I did Uber because Lyft Lux, although it paid a little less than Premier, there were so many more Lux rides. So I would make the money that way. And then, then the new CEO came in, they took away Lux and created this whole Comfort thing. And Comfort, we all know, I'm not going to go down that negative path with this. But once so when I got to the Tesla, I could do Lyft Black with it. I was like, all right, cool. But then March of last year, they decided no more Model Ys on the Lyft Black platform. Now, I was grandfathered in as long as I get to drive with Model Y. But as soon as I got my own, I was cut off. And I got to be honest, just being honest, return on investment for a Lyft Comfort or a Lyft regular Lyft ride is just not there for me. It might be for some people. Obviously, people are taking the rides. I can't do it. So I haven't done nothing with them. Listen, they gave me this little bonus. I'm not a fool. We're going to try to take the money. But at the same time, there are some things I remember about Lyft. Like just how goddamn cheap they can be. 40% bonus of nothing is still nothing. I don't give a damn what anybody says. All right, we are officially in. We're going to go take up this first ride real quick. We're going to go get it. It's $6.01. I thought I had it. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay. What? Oh, my God, I forgot. They got their map. I got to spin back around and go back and get it. Anyway, it's a $6 ride with a 40% bonus. But it's going to take like 10 minutes. So total pickup and drop off time. Let's go get it. All right, we turned on the app at 9:56. It is 10:29. We've got 2 trips in already. One for $6, and the guy tipped out $1. Didn't go nowhere. The other for $5.30. Listen, great people, awesome people, but we're doing our penance. Now, Lyft is already trying to throw in add rides into your queue, this, that, and the other. I can't do those because, listen, if I don't know where I'm going, I already know where I'm at. And I'm cool. I grew up in these kinds of neighborhoods, but if I don't see where I'm going or see where I'm picking up from, I ain't taking no ride. So we now have another 30% bonus, flash turbo, whatever you want to call it. We got 3 more rides. Can we get this done? Is it $20 Douglas? You know what? I'm going to accept it. Let's go. All right, we are in 4 rides now for $49 and change. I'll show it up here, and we are at the airport, and we're going to go get our last ride. Now, again, I just will not accept a ride blindly without knowing where I'm picking up or going to. And those rides, Uber's the same way, man. They add those rides on top of the screen, and you don't know where you're going. You don't know nothing. So anyway, I got these folks dropped off here. That was pretty cool. Cool people. All 4 rides have been good. Like the people. But it's the bonus that's making them. So we're going to go take ride number 5 now. It's going to take a few minutes. I really didn't want to take the ride, but I want to get it over with. And I want to get Uber turned on and get on back to my normal money-making opportunity. But I can't lie. It's $11.25. We're already at $50, not counting the bonus. So less than an hour and a half, $50. But I'm putting in some mileage. That's the other thing. Right now, we are at, tell you right now where we're at. We already have 38 miles in, since we started. Actually, you know what? 38 miles, $50 is better than $1 a mile. It is better than $1 a mile. I might have to rethink this next segment. I'll be back after I finish this next ride. Knocked out that last ride. We got done in 2 hours. Actually, 1 hour 54 minutes. 5 rides sent my way completed, 7 rides rejected, for a total of $61.54 plus $7, $68.54 plus the bonus put me at $119.80 for the 2 hours. Now, take away the bonus, the $70 for the 2 hours, and I only drove a total of 45 miles. Now, I know, right? That's not bad. Considering all 5 rides were Lyft basic rides, and the first 2 rides were, $7 and $5 or whatever, really short trips. Not bad. But, it's Lyft. It's Lyft, and I'm thankful, right? The $50 bonus. Thank you, Lyft. Thank you, Rideshare. But who's to say, because I haven't driven in 4 months for them, that they didn't throw me some better rides and the payout was a little better than normal. So you just can't trust it. So I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. Maybe, just maybe, I'll take a look at it again. But, first 2 hours, $119.80. Thank you, Lyft. I appreciate it. And we're going to go use the restroom. Got to stretch the legs, grab something to eat. Uber surging, baby. Uber is surging. Lyft has got their 30-40% bonuses. But, Uber Premier, man. One Uber Premier ride, like last night, one ride, $75. Took 30 minutes. Went like 25 miles. That's the difference, y'all. Anyway, let's go that way. All right, just charged up. It is 12:57. I took my time, came up, got some lunch, because we're going to try to knock out another. I want to be home by 6. I got some private sector work on the other coast tomorrow. So we're going to try to knock these out. We just charged up to 80%, $12.52. So we'll call it $13 to go with our $54 daily cost. What's that put us at? 54, 64, 64, 67? I don't know. My math is off, man. Everybody's getting out of church now. We just turned on the Uber app. I am not going to run Lyft right now. We're going to get into Uber. 2 hours, $119.80. The more I think about this, with the bonus, it makes sense. Because the $6 ride would have been $16. The $5 ride would have been $15. The $20 ride, obviously $30. The 13, 23. You get where I'm getting at with the bonus. It made the rides worth it, which is what happens when you're on Premier. The rides are worth it. The difference is there's not as many rides on Premier. So you kind of get yourself into a position, hope for some surge, and hope you get into a good area. That's what we're going to try to do. Uber is on. We have $3.25 on our next ride. Let's try to go make some money. Well, 2 trips in on Uber right now, 2 Premier rides, 56 minutes, 24 seconds online time, and we're already at 56.76. That puts us at what, 176 for the day? Is that right? Yeah, 176 for the day. Woohoo! That's a good Sunday. But that's the power of Premier. That's the power of being paid or rides that pay correctly. Because it took us 2 hours to make the $70 on Lyft before the bonus. No bonus. Right? And it took us less than an hour to make the 57. Now, granted, you got to have rides. Rides got to be coming in. You just can't be sitting around. You got to be where there are rides. But that's the power in the ride types. And that's why it's very difficult, especially when you're used to making the better rides. It's very difficult to drop down in platforms. And then knowing that's where the apps play the games. I don't know. We still got, it is 2 o'clock now. We still got, Still got 3 more hours out here, 4 more hours. Let's see what we can keep going. Just dropped off another premier ride for Uber, $43.51. Puts us at 3 trips for $100.27. That officially puts us at the $220 mark between Uber and Lyft because of the Lyft bonus. All right, so I was looking at the map, man. The map, it's flashing a lot of light surge here and there, And you know what? I decided to come west. I haven't been over here. I haven't worked over here in a while. But I gotta do a couple of reviews on some Riva sunshades for the Tesla. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do those. I got this little area that 9 times out of 10, I can go in here, I can work, and nobody bothers me, nobody's around, so I don't have to feel all subconscious because, you know, I'm shy on the camera. And we're going to knock these out, leave the app on, try to get some rides. Listen, if I could call it a day right now and be okay with it. I'm just saying, it's been a good day. So we just wrapped up getting all those reviews for my other channel, the Buyer Bus product channel. I got to tell you, that Riva umbrella front windshield shade, listen, I'll link it up down below. Phenomenal, especially since it's getting the heat up and we're going to start having that sun and that heat's going to beat on us. And if you got a Tesla or any other car for that matter, you know, it can get 150 degrees in here. And that just means it's going to take that much more electricity or gas to cool the car down. So anyway, I'm not trying to sell you on that. I'm just telling you there's a link down below for that. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I got another $3 tip. So we wound up at $103 on the day for Uber. How many hours did we put in today for Uber? Oh, wait a minute. There it is. A total of 2 hours, 9 minutes for Uber for $103.27 on 3 trips. And with Lyft, it was 2 hours, just a shade. For Lyft, it was just a shade under 2 hours for $70 plus the $50 bonus. So altogether, $223 on the day. And we had, what, $67 in expenses. Not bad. Not bad. Got 4 reviews done, too. So that's going to do it for today. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I got to do more of these videos. I definitely got to get more self-driving videos done. People like it. Like, I was so afraid to do the self-driving videos with Premier riders because, you know, this Premier, they're paying the top dollar. But, man, let me tell you, they enjoyed the FSD. You know why? Because while they're back there, you know, shaking in their boots, a little nervous, apprehensive, whatever, I'm right here. Take the wheel and go. You know what I'm saying? Tesla, take the wheel. Let's go. Anyway. I got to go across the water tomorrow. When I say the water, I mean I've got to go across the state tomorrow. I've got a private sector run over there. We're going to pick them up at 10 a.m., bring them back. Maybe we'll do some live streams in there. I don't know. This video should pop up tomorrow afternoon, Monday afternoon. And yeah, y'all, I'm back. I'm almost organized between Vinny Cuz, Tesla Rideshare, Buyer Bus products. Almost there. Appreciate you. Stay safe. Get that money and bounce.